Welcome to round 2 of TeamHypercube Jetpack Unicorn.
Jetpack
You know you
Unicorn.
want it.
Is that our slogan?
We're just mixing it up. Every time there'll be a new slogan.
You know
okay.
you corn it.
I
I don't know, unicorn.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
not
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Jetpack Unicorn. It's the corniest. It'll corn ya.
Hey, maybe unicorn. I've got plenty of corn. I don't need corn.
Alright guys, round 2, starting up. Which is weirder? Kristina, aging backwards from 80 years old. Joe, having the body of an 8-year-old for your entire life. This is basically the interesting life of Benjamin Button, curious case.
Interesting life.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button versus Robin Williams' Jack, which is also a good movie. Kristina, how do I come into existence as an 80-year-old man? Like, how do I start this life? And
It was a
continuously,
dark and stormy night.
am I like clean slate? Am I like an 80-year-old doesn't know anything, or like am I like an 80-year-old who's like lived an 80-year-old's life?
So the answer is magic. What happens is, again, there's a gypsy who curses things, and evil or good, I don't know, depends on the day. She has this skill where she can make things out of wax, like really lifelike things. We're talking like Madame Tussauds caliber
Okay, cool.
things. And then she can enchant it with this incantation that has been passed down from generation to generation of wax enchantresses. But she doesn't know what's going to happen with it. So, she could make a tea kettle and it might make things hotter, or it might make things colder, or it might make things explode. I don't know, but it's going to work
Explosions tonight.
somehow.
Twin explosion.
So she actually, mostly worked with inanimate objects because it's, safer, but she's recently started working on humans, and so she's made a bunch of different humans. She made like sort of every age, like in increments of 10 years. You happen to be the 80-year-old model, and she felt kind of bad because she assumed that they'd all age at the normal progression. She kind of just assumed that they'd all do different professions and things like that, but she didn't expect
I'm gonna be a tennis player.
that sort of law of sentience. The universe is actually surprisingly rooting for us. They want us to live a long and full life.
Wait, this universe or the fake universe?
This,
Oh.
well, yeah, all of them.
At least this one.
All of them. They want you to live like the survival of the fittest, but they want you to, at least have the chance to live the longest, fullest life. So anyone past the halfway point, which I'm going to say is like 45, actually reverses their aging process the other way.
So everyone, or just everyone who comes into existence over the age of 45?
From the gypsy
Okay.
wax enchantress.
Who's a very...
Kristina just developed an entire cosmology.
So if she comes up with a live being, basically, if they're under 45, they age the normal way. If they're over 45, they age backwards because the universe wants to give them a fair shot at life.
Okay.
Why? Why did she make me a 44-and-a-half-year-old?
No, you're 80. You
know,
got
I
the
was-
long
So
end
you
of
like-
the stick. You got the wrinkly
You
end of the stick.
melt and you age backwards.
Okay.
You're like Frosty the Wax
What
Man.
was your card?
Wax.
Wax.
Joe,
Yeah.
am I a vampire?
I'm glad you asked. No, you're not.
Oh!
I win.
Oh, hey, no, being a vampire is not very weird.
I mean, I would even say that because of the wording of the question, you wouldn't be alive. You have the body of an 8-year-old for your entire life, and then you die, and then you can become a vampire after your life happens. You get an unlife, a second life, you get an extra life. November 2nd.
This whole game was a setup for
Yeah,
that. We're
yeah.
done. Team Hypercube out. No, we're just kidding.
No, I need to call.
God, that was beautiful, though. It's not going to make you win yet, though.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Because you delight in just being, sneaking into childhood activities for your entire life. Like, nobody taller than this guy can play in the ball pit.
Dude, I
you get to go to.
I get to ball pit it up.
Did you
Yeah.
delight in not getting to ride roller coasters?
I get motion sickness. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I don't actually, but 8-year-old me does.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, it's not one of those like, it's not one of those like you develop internally like into like a, creeper. Like you're 40 years old because you've been alive for 40 years, but you still have the body and
Boyish.
mind of an 8-year-old.
Like
you are essentially
Pokemon.
8 years old. Yeah. What?
He never ages.
It's more like or Rugrats.
Yeah, they're babies forever.
I've
Forever.
seen
Until
all
grown
grown up.
The movie was amazing.
It was
but
okay. It
the
was
TV
amazing,
show
but
was-
I couldn't handle seeing Tommy grown up. It was just too
It was
much.
just the hair. They
Yeah.
should have just kept him bald.
Speaking
Yeah.
of things becoming teenagers, Equestria Girls is actually a surprisingly good movie.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, so
I
if
was
you
surprised.
like
We
My
should
Little
watch that
Pony,
again. I was kind of sleepy when we watched it.
you were sleepy during every movie we
Well,
watched.
we shouldn't watch things after 6 p.m.
What are you, my grandma?
No, more like 8 p.m.
So you get to go be 8. You get to do all of the cool things. You go to all of your friends' birthday parties, and you're always making new friends because you're pretty much like
Because the other ones
all
are
the
growing
second-
up.
They grow up, and you learn to deal with it. But you get to
Somehow
go to the
you had to
birthday
send
parties.
you
You get to
people.
play in the ball pits and
He forgets
break the
it.
pinatas and go you run around and play Power Rangers forever. You get to be 8 years old for every iteration of Power Rangers.
Yeah, they're on they have more iterations of Power Rangers than they do Survivor.
Sometimes
Yeah,
I
and
wish I was 8 years
I know
old,
like
so I'd
the
still
original ones
appreciate-
were the best ones, but that's because we weren't 8, really.
Tommy the Green Ranger. Put below in the comments if you loved Tommy the Green Ranger.
Or if you loved Tommy the White Ranger.
Or if you love Tommy Pickles, the baby.
The Baby Ranger.
I feel like
Okay.
you have to be 8 years old to continue to enjoy Power Rangers. Because
Yeah.
that shit is bad.
So, question. Follow up. Was your word ball pit?
No.
Interesting. Either way, I'm going to have to go with Kristina.
Yep.
The cosmology she created with the famous Romani wax woman was just wild. As well as the 45-year-old cutoff of aging backwards and forwards. So, yeah. Kristina, you win that one.
Totally cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
I did like your story, though.
Yeah.
Pinata, I was close.
Yeah, I had to work
It
that
was
one in
subtle.
there.
It was well. I knew it was some sort of
Oh,
child's
I know, it's
play
fine.
thing.
Yeah, I really wasn't, didn't quite play that one to win because this is Which is Weirder and I made it just like awesome.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. We've done 3 Which is Weirders in a row. Let's try and get a Which is Worse maybe for the
I will
next episode.
drop my mind.
But we
Okay.
will find out next time.
Heart of the cards.
Team
Hypercube
Hypercube
out. Reptar.